A bank heist operation that spanned multiple states, including a credit union in Elizabethton, is now hitting the national spotlight.
The case involving especially dangerous robberies will be featured on tomorrow night's Dateline on NBC. News 5's Caleb Perhne talked with some of the FBI agents who were involved in solving the case.
In my 30 years of law enforcement, I've never seen this type of sophistication as far as the trade craft that they used.
Michael Bonatti and Brian Witham are now serving decades in prison. That's after the FBI says they would rob banks across the country, kidnapping the families of bank employees, forcing them to rob their own workplace. How did they do it? They started by studying their victims' social media accounts. The FBI says they would then watch a victim's home and even plant cameras in their yard.
They may spend 8, 9, 10, 12 hours a day just surveilling a potential victim, keeping extremely detailed notes. The packages they would put together actually rivaled what we would use for an operations plan if we were going to do a search warrant or an arrest warrant.
Their operations spanned multiple states, including a credit union in Elizabethton where the two held an employee's 3-year-old son at gunpoint. They used sophisticated disguises to confuse authorities.
Actuality, it was all the same person. He went outside, he changed costumes, came back in dressed as a female, stayed for a few minutes, went back outside and came back in dressed as a male.
Agents eventually caught Bonatti and Witham in North Carolina. There was a note in the car.
On the note was information about bank employees, their home addresses, their work addresses, what kind of vehicles they drove, license plate numbers.
Those were additional targets for robbery.
I describe this as this is a case that you'll probably only see once in your career.
In Johnson City, Caleb Perhne, News 5, WCYB.
Just a reminder, the full 2-hour episode of Dateline will air tomorrow night at 9, right here on News 5.